Hi, this is Kelly. Today is Sunday, August 24th, 2025. And my weight as of this morning is 232.4, which means I've lost zero point 0.6 pounds since last Sunday morning. Let me double check. 232.4. And I will take it. um, Normally, when my weight loss for the week is less than a pound, I whine a bit. Like the mature person I am. But not this week. My weight jumped up like a couple of pounds in the middle of the week, and I wasn't sure it was going to come down again. But it did. I've been on this weight loss journey almost 19 months now, and I should not be panicking the way I do when suddenly I hit a stall or it creeps up a pound or two. I mean, 2 pounds is not the end of the world. But I still do. But I didn't lose my head, at least, because I knew there were several rational explanations. One of them, I've not been sleeping well again. So I've ordered some over-the-counter sleeping aid from Amazon. It's supposed to get here this week. We'll see if that helps any. So, that could have been part of the problem. Or maybe I needed to dial down my calories a little bit more because I have lost so much weight. It's now, the amount of weight I've lost so far is 78.6 pounds. That's a nice number. It's not even quite half of what I need to lose, but it's pretty close to it. So, maybe I need to reduce the calories a little bit more. And that's what I did past 2 or 3 days. So I'm not going crazy, but instead of 16 or 1700, I'm trying to aim for like 1500. We'll see how it goes. I just finished dinner, and I definitely do not feel deprived. I feel nice and stuffed because I had a big ass salad. And I don't know why I keep, well, no, let's be honest. I do know why I panic. It's because part of me still doesn't believe I'm going to be able to pull this off. It doesn't matter that I'm almost halfway there, part of me still doesn't believe it. And I don't know what to do about that other than to just try to keep going on anyway. Because even if I don't lose any more weight, I'm better off than I was before. And I feel better. So even though I desperately want to lose more, if, God forbid, this was as good as it gets, it's better. It's still a big leap forward. And I need to be able to accept that. Weight loss shouldn't be so hard, and it shouldn't be so scary, but it is, because there's no one answer for everybody. So what that really means is we're all in the same mindset where we have to figure it out ourselves, because what works for me might not work for you, and vice versa. That's why I have to admit I get annoyed at the gurus who on the internet who insist that their way is the only way. Well, no. For a lot of reasons, something that works for you might not work for me. Especially if you're some, 25-year-old jock. And here I am, 60-year-old a 61-year-old lady who's got some mobility issues. It's not the same thing. But I have been doing good, slower than I'd like, but steady. And that's what counts. And I feel good. My body feels good. So I don't feel like I'm putting my health at risk in order to lose some weight, you know. It's it's a delicate balance. I mean, you want to lose weight, you don't want to make your health even worse. But you have to lose weight because that's not helping you be healthy. And we all struggle with that balance. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard about the Biggest Loser documentary, and I've listened to several people on YouTube showing clips of it and make commentary, and the sheer cruelty. I mean, those people who are in charge of the show, I don't. If they say they were trying to help people, they're lying. They're lying. The whole point of it was how much humiliation could they put these people through in order a chance to win some money and maybe lose some weight too. And it's so sad. They were horribly bullied, and those trainers should be ashamed of themselves. But no, they're not. They're not. They they're smugly self-righteous, and we were just trying to do something to help. No, they weren't. It was just for big ratings bucks. And they picked people they knew were desperate, and they took advantage of them. I mean, yes, I think for the contestants, money was a lot of the motivation, but I don't think it was all of it. I think a lot of it was maybe these guys will have an answer and be able to fix me. Well, they weren't interested in fixing anybody. They just wanted to make some money, and they did. They made a lot of money. But they didn't help anybody afterwards. So, surprise, surprise, after a crash diet, losing weight at a very unhealthy rate, most of them ended up gaining the weight back. And that's a shame. I don't know if has anybody learned anything from this? I mean, I'd like to think that nobody would try to pull that kind of BS on a TV show again, but I'm not willing to bet that somebody won't try. Oh, we'll be different. We'll be better. No, they won't. A woman almost died on the show. It's amazing that nobody did die. And I'm afraid that if they try it again, and someone might get the idea of trying it again, that next time they won't be so lucky and someone will die. We all want to lose weight, but you shouldn't have to risk your life to do it. And being bullied isn't the answer. I'm just sorry that Those people went through so much, with most of them not having anything to show for it. So when I start whining about how I wish I was losing a little more weight from week to week, I stop and think, nah, you don't necessarily want to do that. I don't want to hurt myself, and I don't want to trash my metabolism, what's left of it, and I want it to stay off. So, unfortunately, slower is better. But I hope those people who were on that show got some healing emotionally and, mentally, if not physically. And that's my rant for the day. I'm trucking along slowly but surely, and I wish you well if you're on a weight loss journey too. Bye.